Here we go. A product that is going to wipe out 50. That's right, 50 plus more insects, guys. This is a fantastic professional grade product like all of our products at howtopest.com, and we are going to get into it in today's video. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Craig, howtopest.com. If you've never been to this channel before, guys, and don't know what it's about, I'm going to tell you right now. This is where we highlight professional grade products, and then we show you DIYers how to use them. If that's something that's of interest to you guys, hit that subscribe button down below, and these videos come out multiple times a week. Also, guys, we are going to throw links up in the channel during the video, and you can direct order by punching on those links. Guys, it's YouTube shopping, and it couldn't be any easier. So if you see a product you like, just hit that button. But hey, without any further ado, let's get into today's video. Welcome back to the channel, Craig, howtopest.com. That's right, guys. I want to get right into this product. I want to let you know that this is a go-to for many pros out there. It has been around for years. It was made by Bayer originally, which is now InView. You homeowners don't give a rip about that. You professionals may see a different label, but it is the same chemical makeup, the same pesticide. It has the same effectiveness. And what am I talking about today? I am talking about Suspend SC. Do you guys see that right there? Suspend SC, and that is a new label from InView. I am holding in my hand the 16-ounce bottle. If you, at the end of this video, think this is something that will work for me and my house or my business, you can jump over to howtopest.com. We'll have a QR code right there. Punch on it, have it shipped directly to your casa. Guys, this Suspend is what is known as a suspended concentrate. They use different names for it. Basically, this is a milled powder that's milled so fine and then put in a liquid suppression. And then when you add this to water, it allows it to go out there and be put in whatever area you may be treating. Now, I said 50 plus insects. That's right, man. I'm not even gonna list all of these insects that it takes care of, but I'm gonna give you a few. We're talking your ants. We're talking your earwigs. We're talking your cockroaches. We're talking your spiders. And guys, on this label, you'll notice this on a lot of labels, but on Suspend SC, the label will say spiders. It will not specifically list out brown widow, black widow, brown recluse, whatever the spider may be. It just says spiders, and it does the same thing with ants. So when it does that on a label, it means it takes care of, unless it says excluding, it takes care of all of those types of ants, all of those types of spiders, all those types of cockroaches, whatever the word is. But if it's broad like that, it wipes them all out. That's what makes this product so fantastic. Now, Suspend SC is also going to hold up for 90 days. And outdoors, I just want to be honest with you, you'll probably get about 60, okay? Indoors, in protected areas where the sun isn't beating on it, the elements aren't hitting it, sprinklers, things like that, you will get the full 90 days and maybe more. Now, Suspend SC is an outdoor product. Now, indoors, you can do a broadcast spray, like a perimeter spray around the area of the home. It's also labeled for mattresses, box springs, things like that. I would stay off the top of it, even if the label does say that, and go around the mattress tufts, the seams, the box springs. And that's basically if you're dealing with bed bugs, another thing this takes care of. Now, I want to preference by saying, if I have an ant infestation in my house or a cockroach infestation in my house, this is probably not my go-to. This is a beautiful product. I don't want to downplay this at all, but it's not my go-to for one reason. It has deltamethrin in it. You DIYers, you don't care what that is, but that is the chemical name, the product that is put into Suspend, deltamethrin. And what that is known for, it's a repellent, okay? So they detect it, they know it's there. Doesn't mean it doesn't work, but if you have ants and you're trying to bait them, or roaches, and you're trying to bait them, you want what's known as a non-repellent. So if you go put a repellent type like this out there, and then you put a bait, you may just be repelling them away from everything, guys. They won't even go to the bait, I can tell you that. Now, the other thing is, when you're dealing with roaches, you're gonna wanna have things that have IGRs in them. You DIYers that don't know what those are, IGRs are insect growth regulators, and it is something that is either used alone or it is mixed into a product, which you can mix into Suspend SC. And it is a insect growth regulator that stops the reproduction cycle of the insects. But how does deltamethrin kill the insects? Let's get into that. Okay, it affects the nervous system. What it does, it goes in and it messes with what they call their sodium gated channels. Just think of gates inside their system. And these gates, I'm gonna put this bottle down. These gates are just opening and the nervous system is firing good. Well, when these insects go across the Suspend, they pick this up on their exoskeleton, their outer protection of their actual body. And what it does, it gets into the system and it makes these gates stop firing properly. So they may just stay open or they may stay closed. And then what that does, it puts them into a paralysis towards the end and they just can't feed and they go into seizures. And I'm glad I'm not an insect that's having Suspend used on them because it sounds horrible, but then they eventually die is what happens. So it's a very effective pesticide. But if I'm having a very bad ant problem or a very bad cockroach problem, I just have better methods, in my opinion, that I want to use for that. But everything else, man, Suspend SC is the way to go. And if you want suppression of insects out there and you want it for long periods of time, 60 to 90 days, this is your product. Now, I want to compare something. Craig, why can't I just go to the local hardware store and buy Home Defense? You can. Have at it, okay? It's not gonna make you happy. And I'm gonna tell you why. You got a Home Defense that is a 1 gallon bottle, okay? It's a pre-mixed formula, already there, ready to go. That's fantastic. But it's a very low amount of the pesticide. A lot of those have what's known as bifenthrin in them. That's usually the chemical that's in some of those over the counters. They can vary and have different things, but it's a very low amount. It's usually 0.05% of active ingredient. Now you take something like Suspend, it's a 4.75 of active in a gallon. It's a lot more, and it's a better chemical, okay? They're both good chemicals, don't get me wrong. We have professional grade products that have those chemicals in them, but this is just a better product that's gonna hold up longer. It is going to adhere to surfaces better. I'm talking your concrete, your wood, porous things, which would be a concrete, things like that. It's just gonna grab onto the siding of a house, stucco, whatever, and hold up better. Now, anywhere that water's not gonna do damage, you could put Suspend SC and it is not gonna do damage. If you are worried about an area staining, which it is not gonna do, then I would test spot a little area and see if it meets your satisfaction. And once it dries and it doesn't, then you're good to go. Now, I mentioned indoor, I mentioned outdoor. So let's get into indoor and talk about the areas where you would spray this. Well, if you're doing a general maintenance, which I'm assuming a lot of you are, spiders, earwigs, crickets, things like that, and so on, even the pantry pests, it takes care of those two, the beetles, you're gonna go around and get the areas they hide. They hide under sinks, they hide in cracks and crevices, underneath your refrigerator, any area that they can bury back into. Now, if you need to get into the walls themselves, well, you're gonna have to have access to the wall. So you're either gonna have to remove a socket and go to the side of a socket. You cannot spray this in an electrical box. I'm talking outside the junction box, but a better way to do this is to drill holes in the wall. Now, if you only have to do this one time, you drill a hole, you put that chemical of choice in. Today is going to be Suspend SC, and it covers that void back in there where you know they are hiding, and then you're going to stucco back the wall, dry patch it, whatever you're going to do. But I'm going to give you a fantastic option for you guys out there that constantly have insects coming out from the wall, and you know that's where they are hiding. I'm going to give you wall injectors. Put the QR code right up here. Guys, these are little plugs that once you drill the hole, you're gonna put a wall injector in there and it has a lid on it. So every time you need to apply a chemical back in there, you just open the lid and you put your chemical of choice. It could even be dust that is even better, in my opinion, for wall voids to get back in there and float. But you can put Suspend back up into the wall, or like I said, any chemical of your choice. So indoors, those are the areas you're sticking to. Now, where can you apply it indoors? Man, broad label. We're talking hospitals, schools, rail cars, food processing plants. That means restaurants also. You can put it there. Now understand, everybody except for you, the applicator, you DIYer, you're the applicator, has to be out of the area until it's dry. Once it's dry, it is perfectly safe for you, your children, and your pets. Now I want to touch on fish tanks, on birds, things like that. You need to take them out of the area that's being treated. Now, if you have a fish tank and you just can't move it, then you need to cover it tightly and you need to unplug the pump. And once you've done that, then you can do your treatment and you'll be fine. If you can remove it, it's always a better option. So remember, anything that you can take out, you want to take out of the room, and then you are safe and good to go. So that pretty much covers the inside. Now, what is the PPE? That's personal protective equipment. Well, with Suspend, it's going to be chemical resistant gloves. It's going to be a long sleeve shirt. It's not going to be what I have on right now. It's going to be long pants, socks, and shoes. Now, if you are going to be spraying overhead, or you are going to be, let's just keep on overhead. Overhead, guys, have the glasses on, and they can be sunglasses. If you need a pair of goggles, I'll put a QR code for you right here, but sunglasses work just fine. And then put a hat on. If you are in an enclosed space, in a crawl space, a basement, and you are applying Suspend SC, get yourself a respirator. And I wouldn't just do a paper mask. I would do a HEPA respirator, a high efficiency particle respirator. They're not expensive. I'll give you a QR code to one right up here. And if it works for you, I don't know who we'll put up there, Walmart, Home Depot, wherever, but I'll give you an option there to get yourself one if need be. Now, how do you mix this? What is the rate to mix this? And then I'll go outside and I'll touch on a few things out there. So, you know what? Let's just get outside, out of the way, okay? Can you treat the lawn for fleas, things like that? Yes. When you treat lawns, though, you need to have the sprinklers off, the water system off for at least 24 hours. 72 is better. I know when it's extremely hot, like it is right now, you can't do that or your grass will die, but you need to go at least 24 hours, guys. Now, can you go out into landscape areas, into brush and stuff like that? Heck yeah, Suspend SC is labeled for that. Knock yourself out, man. Whatever bug you're going after, I want you to read that label. And look, the label is right here on Suspend. You can't tell, but this is a booklet, and it opens up and it has the label there. Anything that you have questions about is on the label. If Craig says something and the label says something else, the label supersedes Craig, okay? I think I know it all, but I don't. So if the label says, that ain't right, then you follow the label and not Craig. Now I'm gonna give you a better way to read this label though. It's very hard to read it, it's small print. I want you to jump over to howtopest.com, where we have all of these chemicals and these pesticides, and you can punch in the search bar Suspend SC. It'll pop up. I want you to scroll down on the right-hand side. It will say product label. Hit that, and now you can magnify this bad boy to read it as big as you need to, okay? I go about 125%, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, now, mix rates. Let's talk about that. This thing is going to mix as low as 0.25 all the way up to 1.5 ounces. And it's gonna depend on what you're dealing with. Are you doing more of like preventative? Then you're gonna be at the 0.25. And everything I'm talking about is per gallon of water. Now, if you're doing a general maintenance, I'd be in the middle there somewhere, okay? I'd be like the 0.75 probably for that. If you have a heavy infestation, I'm talking it's bad, you're running for the hills, arachnophobia, whatever it may be, you're gonna go 1.50 per gallon of mix, okay? Per gallon of water. Now, how do you mix that? Well, right here is a gallon. This is a Chapin sprayer. We sell it at howtopest.com. If you have one, you are good to go. If you need one, boom, once again, QR code, guys, right there on the screen. But a fantastic chemical resistant sprayer. So any sprayer, the Chapin, your sprayer at home, whatever it may be, guys, this is how you do it the correct way. You are going to pop off the cap. You are going to fill the sprayer to just shy of half, just water, right? Just shy of half of water. And then you are going to take the amount of mixture in your Suspend. Now, if you'll see the Suspend bottle, it has what's known as a squeeze bottle. It's kind of like a tip and pour, but it's a squeeze. So you're going to pop off this cap right here. Look, I'm going to show you this. Unless you're dumping this into a tank, you never need to take that cap off until the end when you're trying to get the remnants out of this container. You're going to leave that side sealed, okay? You're going to undo this side, and you're going to take that protective coating off. Has a little peel thing, rips right off, okay? You see I don't have PPE on because I don't need it. I'm just doing explanations. Then, when this is off, when this lid is off, you are going to shake, well, you're going to put this lid on first. You're going to shake this bottle up really well, right? And get the remnants that settles at the bottom. Shake it up really good. Give it a good 10 seconds. Then you're going to take this off, and the chemical is going to come right up in here as you squeeze the bottle and go right into this little mix rate. And it's going to have the different mixes on there. I haven't read this one. I don't have my glasses. But I'm assuming the bottom is 0.25 and the top is probably, it's probably 7.5 if I had to guess. I don't have my glasses, but it doesn't matter. It's on the bottle, okay? That's how you get your amount. And then you are going to dump this in to your half filled with water Chapin sprayer. Once you put that in, you're going to put that lid back on and you're going to agitate this a little bit, okay? Little shaky, okay? Then you're going to pop this off and you're going to fill it the remaining way with water, shake it up again, and you are good to go. Now, here's the thing with chemicals, with pesticides, only mix what you use. What happens is the pesticide mixed with the water, the pH levels will change and it will not be as effective as the manufacturer intends it to be. So just if you're only going to mix half a gallon, then only do a half a gallon. Don't fill up a gallon and let it sit. Now, that being said, you can let it sit for a day or two. I wouldn't go any longer than that, okay? It's just going to do what I just said, and you may not be happy with the results you're getting after you treat. Now, outside, can you do around the perimeter of the house? Yes, you can. Can you go up the side of the house? Yes, you can, up to 3 feet, okay? Nothing more than 3 feet. So go around, put it on kind of a fan, and go 3 feet up if you need a perimeter around your house. Can you do the screens of windows? Not the glass, okay? Not the glass. The best way to spray the window screens is from the inside spraying out, because if you're on the inside spraying in, you're going to hit the glass, right? So the best thing to do is go out to the outside of the screen that you want to treat. This is just a light mist, okay? And it's for your flying insects. So when they land, it has a coating of Suspend on there. And then I want you to have your loved one open that window from the inside and stand there, and I want you to spray, okay? I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, okay? Open the window though and give it a little treatment on the inside so you're spraying outside. That's my opinion. Can you do it the other way? Go ahead. You can do anything you want. You don't have to listen to me. Now, outside around pillars, columns, patio covers, yeah, because they climb up it. Around pipes that are leading into the house, water pipes, plumbing pipes, heck yeah, hit them. Most importantly, seal them so they can't get in anymore, but give it a little treatment around there. Foundation vents around the house, yep. Can you get up into the attics and things like that? Yep. This thing is very broad, guys. Read the label, and it actually will walk you through the mix rate that you need for the type of insect you're trying to control. Will this do termites? Yep. Once again, read the label. It'll walk you through what mix rate and tell you how to do it on top of that. And I told you where to read the label. Man, that's it on Suspend SC. It's a beautiful product. Let me tell you this, back to that home defense. We'll just use them as an example. I don't mean to beat on them, okay? You got a home defense that's going to run you $17, $25, okay? Depending on where you get it. That's about the going range for home defense. 1 gallon, said and done, ready to go, you're good. You got Suspend, 16-ounce bottle. I'm just going to talk about the 16-ounce bottle right now, right? It's going to run you from howtopest.com about $65, okay? Give or take. I think it's around $65. What's the difference? The difference is out of that $65 bottle, at the lowest mix rate, at the 0.25, you're going to get 32 gallons, 32 gallons of mix, okay? Compared to $25 for home defense, 1 gallon. So when people hear, oh my gosh, it's $65, yes, but it's like buying a ton of home defenses. Not only that, it's way better than those, okay? It's just a way better mix. It's a higher mix ratio. It's a professional grade product. So don't be thrown off by $65 versus $25, okay? You're getting way more. This is like, oh man, I'm not getting into ratios, but it is way more bang for your buck to buy Suspend SC, and you're gonna get up to 90 days of residual control inside and out, guys. That is it on Suspend SC. If you have any comments, comment section down below. I'm happy to answer them. I'm sure I left out a lot of stuff. Just trying to give you the gist, and that was even long-winded. Guys, thanks for the thumbs up out there. If you have not subscribed to this channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe to it and down below. And these videos come out multiple times a week. If you like the t-shirt I got out on, we got merch, man. We'll ship it to you. Hey, man, jack of all trades. What can I say, man? That is it. Craig, homeowners.com.